Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I want to present you that content, aka another M60, in this case the US M60A3 TTS at battle rating 9.3. In a nutshell, battle rating 9.3 causes you to get up-tiered very often versus 10.3 tanks. You have not the mobility, armor and also the firepower to be competitive, including then also the handling. Then there is also the stupid matchmaker, the map rotation, night battles, and also the fact that you have the same battle rating as the XM1 premium American main battle tank that is infinitely better because it has mobility. So this is a dedicated Rant video. Also, this is about dead content, freshly added new dead content. And there are already 9 M60s in the game. Let me read you through this for a change. There is the Maga 3 and the M60, both at 7.7. Then there is the M60A2 and the M60A1 AOS, both at 8.3. The M60A1 Rise P at 8.7. And then the Chinese and the US M60A3 TTS, as I said, battle rating 9.3. The Chinese CM11, again at 9.3, and then there is also the Italian M60A1 DC Ariete at 7.7, which previously had a higher battle rating, but then the stabilizer got removed because Gaijin found some freshly new printed secret documents that said that that tank never had a stabilizer. Whatever, okay. And I never really liked the M60s, but there are objective reasons for this. But then there is just a combination of so many aspects that make this a dreadful experience, the M60s. Again, it's not really the tank's fault because the tanks has some advantages, some disadvantages. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What I'm talking here about is the good aspects. So let's go through the statistics of this tank. First of all, it has armor, so it's relatively safe from SPA fire from the front, at least from the majority. Then, when we go for the gun, it is a stabilized gun firing stock APFSTS round. You also have a stock heat round. You have a HESH round as a tier 1 upgrade. It has a night vision device and thermal imaging in the gunner's view. It has smoke grenades. It has smoke shells. It has an upgraded APFSTS round. It has a laser rangefinder. It has ESS. It has artillery support, right? So many tools, you know, it's very close to the capabilities of a light tank. All that is missing is probably the scouting ability and then also the ability to help others to repair. But what really grinds my gears, and fuck you helicopter, fuck you, I despise you, even after the nerf, just die. I want you to get removed for all eternity. Okay, that was just a personal conversation here. I hope you don't mind. Anyways, all that I said is completely pointless because this tank is in a meta where every tank is firing darts, so your Euro protection is pointless. Then your steel armor is pointless because of gun stabilized auto-loading, auto-firing APFSTS thingies flying around on the battlefield, and the tank is just simply slow. It's unmaneuverable. Not for tank standards in general, it's kind of okayish, but especially for battle rating 9.3. Again, the comparison here versus the XM1 comes into mind. A premium battle rating 9.0 tank that is in the same nation, if you will, and is infinitely better. Danke, Murat, you paid for fun. Okay, so there are so many aspects about this tank that are in combination really making it awful. You can't go to places. You can't defend yourself. You don't have the handling, the mobility or anything really going for it to make you able to defend the battle rating of 9.3. It is then also in the battle rating black hole, if you will, where you get up tiered versus 10.3s on a regular basis, and versus them you just have effectively no chance. You're easy to one-shot, you're easy to kill, you have no real armor, your firepower is it's okay-ish but not really spectacular because it all comes down to APFSTS hitting the gun breach of an enemy tank. Everything else is just exhausting. And then, you know, there is the engine noise. It sounds like a dead cat. I hate cats, and dead cats in particular. I hate it. Then there is just how sloppy it is, how chunky, how big, and how easy to kill it is. That was a bad shot. That was my fault. That was my fault. This is not what I criticized the tank here for, and you should know this. So I have no idea how this tank screwed it up. Anyways, I got his gun barrel, I got his gun breech, he cannot really disengage. I think to myself, I got a kill, but no, I have helicopter support, which was, you know, not there when I was in the fight with the tank, but when I had him, as sure as hell, a helicopter is always there to support you. This is a meta where I just want to take the screen and just throw it out of the window, followed by the microphone, followed by the PC. Yes, this is a rant if you haven't noticed. This makes me want to puke. I hate it. And this is before we have to talk about the costs and where this tank now got implemented. Again, it is a copy-paste addition just because there was the Chinese version included that kind of made sense in the relatively new Chinese tech tree. Again, I only got the kill here after the match has ended, so this is a very, very unfortunate tank, a cursed tank. The experience that I personally have in this tank is awful. Now, this scene is here also showing in perfection what the meta currently is like. Do you remember my dev server video where I warned you from the insertion of a certain tank? Oh, well, seems like I was wrong, because getting hosed down by an APDS firing 40mm Belfast is exactly what the game needed. And, you know, that's before we come into the bad luck part, where you try to make a play, where you're willing to spend like a minute driving around and climbing awfully slowly across the mud, and you just 1 minute more and I might be able to give a side shot into another tank to help out a teammate, and the second I was unable to reverse but also too slow to go forward, as sure as hell a CV9105 TML drifts around the corner and has all the time in the world. Again, unfortunate, but it just enhances the puke feeling of this tank, and I never was as unlucky in any of the tanks as in this one, the M60 series. The stock grind is in this tank not that bad as a side stock APFSTS, but you know, it just goes into line with the likes of the M47 and the M48 stock APCR. Just kill me, man, just kill me. This is so dead content. The entire M47, 48 and M60 line is for me the worst experience in the game when it comes to tanks. And it's not that cheap either. It costs you 270,000 RP to unlock it, 690,000 silver lines to purchase it, 200,000 silver lines to get it into a crew, another 690,000 silver lines to get the mandatory expert qualification. And then you still have a stock tank, which is then even slower than the one that I'm driving, which is fully upgraded, which I got for a test drive from Gaijin. Because kill me, I just kill me. The experience in this tank. Well, there is one redeeming factor. Die, pilot, die. Anyways, there are fun tanks. War Thunder is a good game, but there are certain parts about the game where I just could puke. And this is a tank that I personally would never touch. And then there is this. This is a night battle on a map with a game mode that in combination I just hate. So I just go forward, charge through, somebody kill me so that I can get into the next game. Please kill me. Just end my suffering in this tank on this map. I hate night battles, I hate this map, I hate this game mode. Okay, thank you, return to the hangar. But guess what? 10 seconds later in the queue, I got the very same map, a different game mode, but still a night battle. Just end me, just kill me. I hate the M60s, everything about it, everything. So, I totally understand that you don't like this video, but this is stuff where I just go through anyways, just to know what I'm talking about. And again, this was the very next battle. So again, firing blindly. Come on, premium tank. Thank you.